video is going to be my Sephora VIB sale haul. I did pick up quite a bit of things in the store, and I also made an online order for a few things that weren't available in the store. I had to order them online, and those came in a couple of days ago, so now I can finally share with you guys what I picked up from the sale. I've been wanting to film this video for days, and I finally was able to sit down and film it. I mean, granted, I only got the stuff like a couple of days ago, but yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let's start out with what I ordered online. So I did pick up a couple of things online, so I'm going to show you guys what I got. It didn't all come together. This is like a couple of separate orders because I kept on forgetting what I wanted to get online. There were two things that I knew I was going to order. I mean, the last order ended up being an impulse buy, and the first two orders were things that I was intending on picking up, and then the last order were not things on my wish list. So I picked up some really bougie items, so I'm so excited to share it with you guys. And for everything that I purchased for the sale, I used my Sephora credit card for, because if you use your Sephora credit card, you get cashback rewards if you spend, a lot of money, and plus then I can pay it off next month rather than paying it off this month. I actually just paid off my last balance from the last couple of months this past, like literally 2 days ago. So now I don't have to pay off this stuff until next month, and plus I get the 20% off, and then I get the cashback rewards. So for me, it kind of makes more sense for me to shop at Sephora rather than ordering from the brand websites, because usually most brand websites go on sale during the Sephora sale, and they usually do like 25 to 30% off, like Pat McGrath, Fenty Beauty, etc. But there are a lot of like brands like Kat Von D, Marc Jacobs. They sometimes go on sale at the store and online, so you can combine those discounts with the discounts that you get along with the discount that you get from the VIB sale. Did I put everything that I got in here? Yes, I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So let me talk about the stuff that I got in the first order. So the first thing I decided to get was the Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Eye Primer. And I've always wanted to try like his coconut line. I've been wanting to try the eye primer, and I've been wanting to try the face primer, but since I just got the Milk Makeup primer a couple weeks ago and I got the NYX Marshmallow primer, I was like, I kind of don't want to try any other face primers right now, but Marc Jacobs brand is 30% off right now, and then you get the 20% off on top of that. So mostly his stuff is like almost 50% off. So this ended up costing me like $12. So it was a pretty good price. So I was like, let me finally try this eye primer. So this is what the packaging looks like. I really like how clean and sophisticated the packaging is. I just feel like even though I got a good buy on this, I still feel like it's really classy packaging with the white. I really like it. So far, I actually really have been enjoying this. Every time I put it on, I feel like it doesn't do much, and then when I actually like do my eyeshadow, it dries really, really quickly, and then I've been setting it with a powder that I'll show you guys. But I actually feel like it's a little bit dry when I first put it on, and then when I start doing my eyeshadow, I really like it. So I've been really enjoying this so far. Again, Marc Jacobs has been a really good buy during the sale, so I would suggest if you have anything on your wish list from Marc Jacobs, I would suggest to pick it up now. Okay, then the next thing is the Becca Light Shifter Doing Tint in the shade Luminary 1. Now, originally this was not on my wish list, but I kind of wanted to get something from Becca, even though like I've seen like most YouTubers go like, it's not our responsibility to save big brands, but honestly, I wanted to try this while Becca products were still available, and this is one of their newer products. So this is their newest Tinted Moisturizer, and this is what the packaging looks like. I really like it with like the holographic packaging, and then it says Luminary 1 on the top, and then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. So this is the Becca Light Shifter Doing Tint, and that's the packaging, and then it says the shade name on the back. So it is like a squeezy tube packaging, which I usually prefer for tinted moisturizers anyway. I just think that this is very small, but And I'm not really sure how much product you get in here. It says you get 1 fluid ounce. That's usually a typical size for foundations and tinted moisturizers. I do really like it so far. It's kind of like an interesting product because it goes on like basically like a liquid highlighter. That's how I feel like I should use it. But then when I set my face, it goes on really beautifully. I'm actually wearing it today for the second time, and it looks really pretty on my skin. Like originally when I tried it, it's very, very dewy, very, very light coverage. But when you put your concealer and your powder on, it just changes the way that it looks, and it just really sets and it looks really pretty on the skin. It still gives me a really dewy finish, but it just looks so skin-like. I think it looks great on my skin. So I really have been, it's kind of like, it's a little bit dark when you put it on. Like it's literally this peach color, and this is the lightest shade. So it's kind of a little bit deceiving, but then once you set it, it like basically adjusts to your skin tone. It's really pretty. I think I might have heard that about this. Correct me if I'm wrong if this adjusts to your skin tone, but I think it's really pretty. I saw this recommended in Angelica Nyquist's recommendations video for the sale, and she said she really liked it, so I was kind of interested in trying it. And I was going to pick up a couple of tinted moisturizers during the sale because I actually just decluttered a few other foundations as well and finished up a couple of foundations. So I kind of wanted to try some new tinted moisturizers. I'm sorry that my nose is running already. I swear this happens every time I finish doing my makeup. My nose just starts running. Okay. Then the last thing that I picked up in the first order are basically the blushes that everyone has been talking about. And this is the Melt Cream Blush Light in the shade Sandy Cheek. So I did pick up one of the Melt blushes. These weren't available in the store, so I had to order it, which is totally fine. But this was what I got in the first order, were these 3 items. So this is what the packaging looks like. Love Melt's packaging, so pretty. And then it says the shade name on the back. And then this is what the blush looks like. It's a really pretty, like, orangey, everyday peachy shade. You guys know I love these kind of colors. So let me swatch it for you guys. It smells really good. It has a really pretty fragrance, not too strong, and it doesn't really transfer to the skin. So if you're not like a huge fan of super fragrance products, I think that this will be a nice scent for you because it's not too fragranced. So this is what the blush looks like. And you can sheer it out. It's not really that pigmented once you blend it out on your skin, but it does swatch really nice and pigmented. I did try it out yesterday, but I don't want to spoil my opinion on it. I'm going to have you guys watch my Get Ready With Me trying out mostly all of the stuff that I picked up from the VIB sale. That will be the video that I post right after this one, and you guys can see most of these products in action. But I don't really want to spoil it. I like it. I don't think it beat my Tower 28 blush, though, because I think that's been my favorite cream blush that I've tried so far. But I like it. I will share my opinion that if you were interested in getting it, it is really pretty. It's just not like my top favorite cream blush, but I've heard that a lot of people like it. So, okay, and then the next thing that I got, this was definitely on my wish list. Like most of this stuff that I picked up, except for the next 2 items that I show you guys, were on my wish list. So this was like on the top of my wish list, and I heard such great things about this. So this is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder Perfecting Translucent Powder. So this is what it looks like. And then it says the shade name on the top. And then when you open it up, so I was definitely interested in trying a couple of things from Dior's Backstage line during the sale because I love their Backstage line, and I've been hearing great things about this powder. So this is what the packaging looks like. So pretty. I absolutely love Dior's packaging. And then when you, and then it says the shade name on the back, And then when you open it up, this is what the powder looks like. So it has that really pretty, like, Dior embossment in the actual powder, and I love that. It just makes it so bougie and pretty. And this powder, I have been loving this. It is so super silky and soft. It feels like you're putting nothing on your face, and it gives your skin like this beautiful, like, airbrushed effect. It is so pretty. I am so happy I picked this up. I haven't picked up like a high-end powder since the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, and I think that this is just as good as that. This is probably like the most weightless, like high-end powder I've ever tried, and I love it. I think that this is definitely worth it, and a lot of people have been saying that they've been loving this powder, so. Okay, and then the next two items, super bougie. Yes, I picked these up because I'm crazy. So the first one, so originally I was going to pick up the Cosas Bronzer, but then I kind of convinced myself not to get it because a lot of people were saying that the Cosas Bronzer, let me take this box off of me because it's like kind of getting in the way and it just makes my nose run even more. So I was hearing like not the best things about the Cosas Bronzer. Yes, just give me one second. I've heard good things about the Cosas Bronzer, but I saw that it starts to smell bad after you've had it for a couple months or after you start using it. It doesn't initially smell when you first get it, but it starts like having like this really like earthy toned weird scent. So I was like, I don't know if I really want to deal with that. And plus, the guy that always helps me at Sephora, I love him. He like convinced me to buy so much stuff that I'm going to show you guys next. He was like, if you already, I told him I have the Milani Baked Bronzer, if I could speak. He was like, if you already have that one, because it's so similar to the Cosas one, he was like, you don't need the Cosas one. He was like, I would just stick with the Milani. And the Milani still smells good, and I've had it for like almost like, I don't know, 2 years at this point. And it smells so good. Like it has a really pleasant scent to it. So I decided to be super bougie and pick up this bronzer, but I was hearing nothing but good things about it, so I decided to get it. So I decided to pick up the Gucci bronzing powder. I know, super bougie. So I got it in the shade 01. And this is what the inside packaging looks like. It's so pretty with this like beautiful, elegant pouch. And then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. And it has this beautiful teal compact, and then when you open it up, it has like this gorgeous embossing in the actual bronzer, and it says Gucci, and then it also comes with a brush as well. It better come with a brush with how expensive it is. I mean, it's not like terribly priced, but it's definitely like, this is the most expensive product I picked up. And then it says 01 on the back, and then when you swatch it, it's super, super buttery soft. Like, the softest bronzer I own, I think. And I really have been enjoying it. It actually is a beautiful light bronzer. I was kind of expecting it to have a little bit more pigment, but honestly, it gives me like a beautiful wash of bronze to my skin, and it looks so pretty. So I kind of think it's really, really nice, and I actually really am enjoying it. So I think that it's worth it. I think it's just worth it getting the experience of trying Gucci, and I actually think it's really good. It's actually really beautiful on the skin. So I have been enjoying that quite a bit. And then the last thing that I got from online, let me just put this stuff away, is I decided to also pick up the, what is this called? The Gucci mascara. It's just called the Gucci mascara because if you're Gucci, you can just call something a mascara. It doesn't even need another name. So it says Lash by Lash Buildable Volume, and this is what the packaging looks like. Again, this product wasn't too terribly priced. It was like $34, which is typically what a high-end mascara would cost anyway. So for a Gucci mascara, I thought this was going to be like $40, so like $34 plus the discount wasn't too bad. So this is what the packaging looks like. Again, it is so pretty. Sorry if like things are getting a little bit washed out if I hold it up close, but I just love the packaging. I think it's so pretty. And I've actually been wearing this since I've gotten it. I've worn it for like the past 3 days. And I really like it. It actually gives your lashes really nice curl and really nice length. So I have been enjoying this. Is it worth that money? Probably not. I could probably find a drugstore dupe, but for me, I'm just so lazy trying to find dupes for mascara, so I'm just like, whatever. I really wanted to try it, and I really like it. So that is everything that I picked up from online. Now I'm going to show you guys what I picked up from the store. This is all the makeup that I got, and then I'll share the skincare at the end because, you know, I know you guys want to see the makeup first. So I was like, let's share the makeup first. So the first thing, total impulse buy. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I just was like, well, if I'm getting a discount for it now and I can't get a discount for it on their website, I might as well pick it up now. So I decided to pick up basically the newest palette that Sephora has available, and also from this brand is the Melt Mary Jane eyeshadow palette. Yes, I picked it up. I've always been wanting a cannabis themed palette because I am part of that nation, and if you guys didn't know, it is now legal in the state of New York, which is where I live, so now I can basically talk about it as much as I want to. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. I love it with like the smoke embossment on it. It's just so pretty, and then it's the same on the back. I love it. I love Melt's packaging always. Like, their packaging is always sick, and they usually come out with a cannabis themed palette every April, and they usually release it on 4/20, but this year they were like, we are just releasing it. I think they just wanted it to be available for the sale, because you can't get a discount on it if you order it from Melt website. If you order it from Sephora during the sale, you get 20% off. So I was like, obviously I'm going to get it from Sephora, but they actually had it available in my store at Sephora because they have very select palettes available from Melt in my store, but they had this one, so I was really happy. So this is what the inner packaging looks like. It's so sick because it has glitter in the actual letters, so when you turn it up and down, the glitter goes up and down, which is so pretty. It kind of reminds me of Shatter because I'm like such a crazy person, and I just love it. I think it's so pretty. And then the back has the same like really beautiful packaging, and then when you open it up, comes with a mirror, and then this is what the palette looks like. It does come with a insert. Let me take that off. And then this is what the palette looks like. So pretty, right? Originally, I convinced myself not to get this because I was like, I felt like there was too much shimmer in here because there's like 6 shimmers and 4 mattes. But every time I was eyeing it in the store, looking at it when I was shopping, because I did make a couple of trips. I think I went there like 3 times. I picked this up on Tuesday. This is the second time I'm wearing it. So let's just go through the shades real quick. So it comes with 10 shades. So we have Mary Jane, Gaspar, Sweet Lucy, Bomba, Sinsamilla, Santa Maria, Rubia, Beau, Mary, and Kali. So like I said, it comes with 6 shimmers and 4 mattes. So I'm just going to swatch a couple of them for you guys. I've only used it twice, and I will have my full first impressions on this very soon. If I could figure out where the heck I'm going to put this. Because Melt's packaging is not small, so it's a little bit hard to put on my desk because the palette takes up a lot of room. So that is some of the swatches. I'll swatch a couple more for you guys. I just feel like I'm running so behind already. I have to leave soon, so I might have to finish up this haul later. I just wanted to start filming it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to finish filming before I see my boyfriend, which kind of sucks because I was trying to rush to get ready, but of course I'm always running behind. So I'll tell you guys what I'm wearing on my eyes today too. So that's a couple more of these swatches for you guys. So pretty. I think that they're really pretty. So this one is Sweet Lucy, this one is Bomba, and this one is Beau. And then the 2 mattes, I believe this one is Rubia, and this one's the lightest matte, which is Mari. So they are very pretty. I've heard like some people think that, I mean, the shimmers are crumbly, but once you put them on, they actually are pretty pigmented. So they kind of don't crumble off your lid necessarily. They just have fallout, which I don't really mind because I always do my eyes first. So what I'm wearing on my eyes today, I just took the shade Mari and put that in my crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Rubia, and then I put Sinsamilla on the outer corners, and then I put Beau all over the lid. And then I just popped on Mary Jane on the inner corners, and that's pretty much it. And then I just put a liner on the waterline. And I actually really have been enjoying it. I love Melt's formula. I think that their pigmentation is amazing. This shade Beau actually was beautiful. It went on so pretty, and it's such a pretty like sparkly matte. So that's why I was kind of interested in trying this palette, because I have the Rust palette, which I love. But these shimmers have like all have like super sparkly glitters in them. So that's why I kind of wanted this one. And I feel like this is going to be a go-to palette for me because I use the Rust palette a ton. Like, it's actually one of my most used palettes since I've gotten it. So I thought that this would be a really pretty addition to my collection as well. And again, it's cannabis themed. So I was like, this was kind of the first palette from Melt that was cannabis themed that I was really intrigued on getting, because I didn't want the 420 palette and I didn't want the Smoke Sessions palette. So I got that one. So let's stop rambling about that. Okay, so next thing is, was the first thing on my wish list. So this is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint, and I got mine in the shade 1. This was originally the only thing that I was interested in getting from Fenty Beauty, but I ended up getting one other product, but this was the only thing on my wish list from Fenty Beauty. I was a little bit hesitant to get something from Fenty Beauty because of the whole thing that's going on with that child labor thing, but I haven't seen any updates on it in like 2 months, so I was like, and honestly, like, it only has to do with her mica products, not like her liquid products. So I decided to pick it up, and I heard really amazing things about this. And since I haven't seen any updates about it, I was like, I don't know if it's true or not still. So I decided to get it. So this is what the packaging looks like. I really like it. I think it's a really nice, easy to store tube, and it's really, really soft. And then it says the shade name on the back. So I do really like this, but I want to save my thoughts for this when I show you guys when I use it in my Get Ready With Me. But I do really like it. It is so skin-like on the skin, and it just like gives you, it just evens out your skin tone. It's not going to give you like a super it even has less coverage, I feel like, than my Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop, but it's just so natural on the skin. It's like one of the most natural products I've ever tried for my face, and I really, really like that. And I think I'm really going to like that for the summertime as well. And that's what I heard, is that it's super skin-like. So I really like it so far. And then speaking of Fenty Beauty, I also picked up, again, this was not on my wish list originally, but I wanted to get it during the sale because I've always wanted this shade of her highlighters. So I finally decided to pick this one up. And this is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo in the shade Mean Money and Hustla Baby. So this is one of the duos. And I'm actually wearing this one on my face today. And it is such a pretty, like, honey toned highlight. I think it's so pretty. So this is what the packaging looks like. Classic Fenty Beauty packaging. I'm holding it upside down. And then it says Mean Money and Hustla Baby on the back. And then it does come with a plastic insert. And then this is what the packaging looks like on the inside. And these are the two shades. So this one is Mean Money and this one is Hustla Baby. So Mean Money is kind of like a lighter, like less sparkly color. And then Hustla Baby is like a sparkly honey kind of shade. So I usually just mix the two together because that's kind of what you're supposed to do with the Fenty Beauty highlights. Because like, the Mean Money shade is like too sheer and too light for me. So I like mixing them together. You don't have to do that if you want something more natural. If you want something super sparkly, you can just do one of the two. You don't have to mix them always, but I think it's so pretty mixed. So this is what it looks like. So that's Hustla Baby and that one's Mean Money. So it is really pretty. I mean, I've always been a fan of Fenty Beauty's highlighters. I just finally wanted to try this one, so I decided why not just pick it up during the sale. So I got that. I don't know why it's so hard for me to put this dang insert back in. Okay, so I got that. So that's what I got from Fenty Beauty. And then I did decide to pick up a couple more things from Dior during the sale. So these two things were on my wish list. So the next thing that I got, this has actually been on my wish list for a long time, and I finally just decided to get it. So this is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Professional Performance Color Awakening Universal Blush. What a long name. In the shade 004 Coral. Packaging, of course, amazing. I love Dior's packaging so much. I think Dior is like my favorite like luxury brand, definitely. I just love their Backstage line is so good. So this is what the inner packaging looks like. So pretty. And it says Dior. And then on the back, it says the shade name. And then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. Again, it has that embossing that I'm obsessed with from Dior, and then it comes with a small little mirror. And it's such a pretty, like, coral shade for the summertime. What's funny is that the next time I went in to shop in store, this was already sold out. So I'm glad that I picked it up when I went in the first time. So this is what it looks like. It's a lot less orange than you think it would be, because I thought it was going to be like pretty vibrant and pretty orange. But when I actually put it on, it's not as pigmented, but it's really pretty. So I just have to use it again to see how I feel. But it is really pretty, very super smooth. But Dior's powder products are so smooth and soft on the skin. So I really did like it. Okay, and then the other thing that I got from Dior, so this has been on my wish list for a while as well, so I finally just decided to pick it up. And I've heard nothing but amazing things about these lipsticks, so I was kind of super intrigued to try one myself. So this is the Rouge Dior Couture Color Lipstick Floral Lip Care Long Wear Lipstick in the shade 314 Grand Ball, and this one is the matte finish. And I basically have seen that these are like the #1 lipstick formula like in the world, so I was kind of super intrigued to try one of these for a long time, so I finally just decided to pick it up during the sale. So this is what the inner packaging looks like. Again, so beautiful. And then it says the 314 shade on the bottom, and then this is the shade, and it says Dior on it, and it's such a pretty like peachy everyday nude, which you guys know are like my favorite colors. And then this is what the color looks like. It's such a pretty color. It's actually a little bit more sheer on the lips, so it's not like as orangey. And it's really, really pretty on the lips. I really like it. Is it like my all-time favorite lipstick formula? I don't know yet. I kind of have to wear it a couple more times, but I really like it. It's definitely worth it. And I think it's a really good formula. So I kind of was comparing it to Charlotte Tilbury and Pat McGrath's lipsticks, because most people know that Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk is like the #1 lipstick in the world, or in Sephora anyway. And I love that formula. And then Pat McGrath's lipsticks are amazing, so I was kind of comparing this one to that. I kind of like those ones more still, but we'll see. I have to wear that one more, like I said. And then the last thing I picked up from Dior, again, this has been something on my wish list for a while, so I just decided to pick it up. So I only picked up 2 highlighters. Originally, I wasn't going to pick up any, but then I was like, I might as well pick up the highlighters that have been in my wish list for a long time. So I got the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer Shimmering Glow Powder in the shade 01 Nude Glow. So this is what the packaging looks like. Again, so pretty. I absolutely love Dior's packaging, but I don't know why I can never remember how to open this one. Okay, it opens on the side. And then this is what the inner pouch looks like. I love these pouches. They're just so pretty. And then you open it up, and then this is what the compact looks like. Oh my god, so pretty, right? And then it says 01 on the back. I just love the packaging. And then when you open it up, I keep on forgetting that this freaking plastic insert is in here. This is what it looks like. So pretty, right? It says nude, and it's like this really pretty like nude champagne color, and that's what the shade looks like. And then that's what it looks like right there. So that's the Nude Glow powder highlighter from Dior, and it is a little bit dark for me. I probably should have went with the lighter one, but I feel like if I sheer it out more, it will be fine. I tried it out yesterday and I like it, but I would say, I mean, I'm definitely going to keep it because it's so pretty. But I would say if you were interested in trying Dior's highlighters, I would go with the Backstage palettes, because I think that those are really pretty on the skin, and they're not as expensive because you get like a face palette. Like, these are a little bit expensive, but I got it because I'm crazy. So, and then these 2 things were total impulse buys. Like, me and Keith were going around the store, and he swatched the Fenty Beauty for me, and he was like, you need that. So I got that. And then he convinced me to buy these. So these were actually a really good buy, and I was like, you know, might as well pick these up during the sale. I think that they're a really good buy. So, and originally I wasn't going to get these, but I keep on seeing Debbie talk about these, and again, they were half price plus the 20% off, so I decided to pick them up. So I got 2 shades of the Kat Von D Everlasting blushes, and I got the shades Honeysuckle and Rosebud. So let me swatch these for you. So these were, again, a really good price, and he was like, I love these. They're such a beautiful formula, really super soft, and I was like, oh my god, these are really pretty when he swatched them for me. So this is the first shade, and it says Honeysuckle on the back. And of course, you guys know I love these kind of shades for like everyday wear. Let me just check my phone. Okay, so let me just swatch it for you. Very, very smooth and soft. So this is the Honeysuckle shade. So pretty. It's such a pretty like nude everyday blush, and these are so soft. I really love how soft and buttery they are. And then the other one is called Rosebud, and this is my nickname, so I was like, I kind of need this one. I wouldn't have picked up two if this one wasn't called Rosebud, but since it's my nickname, my mom always calls me that, like when I get mad. And then that's the color. Such a pretty color, right? And I'm finally wearing this one today because I tried out all the other blushes except for this one because I wore Honeysuckle a couple days ago, and that is the Rosebud color. How pretty are they, right? So super soft. I know Kat Von D has been a pretty controversial brand over the past couple of years, but she is not part of the company anymore, and I have not picked up anything from her brand since before all of that started. So now, since they're under new ownership, I decided to give the blushes a try because I actually really loved her original blushes that she came out with like years ago. I think they were called the Everlasting blushes, if I'm not mistaken, and they are so good. So picked up those. And then the last things that I got makeup wise, and then I'll just share the skincare when I get home later because I don't have time to show you guys now, is that I decided to pick up 3 more shades of the Marc Jacobs eyeliners. I picked up 2 of these a couple weeks ago, fell in love with them. They're, again, on sale for the sale. They're on sale right now, and then you get also 20% off as well. So I picked up 3 more shades. So I got the shades Earthquake, Overnight, and Grapevine. If you guys could see it. I don't think you guys can see it at all. So let me just swatch them real quick for you guys. So the first shade is called Overnight, and this one is the dark blue cobalt shade. And I got all of them in the matte finish because I actually accidentally picked up the sparkle finish. That's the blue. So pretty, right? It's such a gorgeous shade. I can't wait to try that one, but they are so super smooth, so pigmented, and I thought they were a good price. I thought they were a good price for the sale. So I accidentally picked up the sparkle finish in the purple one, but then I went back and exchanged it for the matte finish. So I got the Grapevine because I tried the sparkle finish, I think that day, and I was like, I don't like it because it kind of like got in my eyes a little bit. It didn't irritate my eyes or anything, but I'm like, I don't really want to deal with that. So I decided to get the matte finish. Such a pretty vibrant purple. And then that is the color. It's such a pretty like deep purple. I can't wait to try that too. And then the last one that I got was the basic darker brown, which is called Earthquake. And this one I've actually been wearing a bunch. And this one I'm actually wearing on my waterline today, and I've worn it like at least 4 or 5 times at this point, and it's such a beautiful like rich dark brown. I absolutely love it. This has been like my go-to everyday liner. So that is all the makeup that I picked up. I will share the skincare with you guys later. I just have to go. So yeah, I will, finish up the video later. Okay, you guys, so I'm back and I'm going to share with you guys the rest of the stuff that I got. So these were basically items that I would have picked up anyway because they are all basic essential skincare products that I buy on a daily basis. I mean, not a daily basis, on a regular basis. I mean, not daily. I wouldn't buy them every single day. Okay, so let's start out with the Olay Hendrickson stuff because you guys know I always pick up Olay Hendrickson during the sale now. So, of course, I picked up another one of my Olay Hendrickson Truth Vitamin C Truth Serum. You guys know I always get this. I actually got this in a set of like the eye cream and I forget what the other product was in there. I think it was another sample of another product. I really can't remember what was in it besides the vitamin C serum and the vitamin C, oh, it was a vitamin C moisturizer. It was the vitamin C eye cream moisturizer and like a mini version of this, but since that was only a smaller version, I obviously had to pick up the full size, and I was going to get it during the sale so I can get 20% off. So I just went ahead and picked up another one of my favorite vitamin C serum. Literally use this every single day after I tone, and I just love it. So I had to pick up a new one, or just pick up a backup so I have it for when I run out of the smaller one. And then originally I wasn't going to get this during the sale because honestly this product is very, very reasonably priced. The vitamin C serum is like $50. It's a little bit expensive, but it's nice to get it at a little bit of a discount. But I decided to also pick up a backup of my Olay Hendrickson Truth Juice Daily Cleanser because I freaking love this cleanser. I have fallen in love with it, and a lot of people say it's like their holy grail cleanser. Like Makeup by Trine says that this is her favorite, and I was like, if that's her favorite, I was like, but I've been using it, and I'm like almost like 3/4 of the way through of my first one, I think, almost. Kind of like halfway through it, and I freaking love it so much, so I was like, you know what, I might as well pick it up while I can get a little bit of a discount on it. So I just went ahead and picked up a backup of it. It lasts me a really long time, and I freaking love this cleanser. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get another one. So, but it's $28 as opposed to $50 for the serum. So the face wash is a lot more reasonably priced, and I feel like you get a lot more product. This is 5 fluid ounces. This is only 1 fluid ounce. So yeah, you get a crap ton more product. So I went ahead and picked up those 2 items. Then I also picked up not 1, but 2 backups of my Sephora Gentle pH Balancing Toner. I've already went through almost 2 bottles of these already. I'm on my 2nd bottle now, and I'm almost through it. So I figured just to pick up 2 during the sale because these were actually not 20% off. Sephora brand was actually 30% off the entire Sephora brand collection during the sale. So I was like, you know what? I'll just pick up 2 more. I absolutely love this cleanser. And it only ended up costing me $18 rather than $24 for 2 bottles since they're $12 each. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I just went ahead and picked up 2 more of those. And then since I'm pretty much almost done with my Inky List Brightening Eye Cream, even though that one I used for nighttime and this one is more like a day cream, I probably could use this for nighttime as well. It says day and night on it, so I could probably just use it for nighttime. So I picked up the Inky List Caffeine Eye Cream. I really liked the brightening one, and I figured just to pick up another one because, and I've always wanted to try the Caffeine Eye Cream. They were actually out of stock of the brightening eye cream when I went to go get a backup of that, and plus like the Inky List is such an inexpensive brand, so I figured to try the caffeine one, and I've always wanted to try this one. So I'm just gonna open it up, and it says for day and night, and it says best for tired eyes, and it says helps to reduce puffiness and dark circles. So this is what it looks like. I really love their basic packaging. It's just so simple and easy. But the only thing about this one is that I can't stand it up like the brightening eye cream. I have to like sit it in my cabinet like this. But that's fine. But I use an eye cream day and night now, and it really does make a huge difference under my eyes. My under eyes are a little bit creasy right now because I didn't reapply my concealer when I got home. I only reapplied like my face makeup and like a little bit of my eyeshadow. Even my eyeliner was completely gone, so I kind of retouched my makeup quite a bit. And then the last 2 things that I got were just backups of my Deep Clean Solid Brush Cleanser. You guys know I love this soap for my brushes and for my beauty blenders and for my ColourPop sponges. This is like pretty much the only soap that I use. I really haven't been able to find another soap that I really like more than this one. I really like the Beauty Blender one as well, but I really like the Sephora one because it's unscented. So, and it really gets my brushes super clean, and I just pick this up constantly. And again, since the Sephora brand was 30% off, I figured to pick up backups of those. And that is everything that I picked up from the Sephora VIB sale. for spring 2021. Honestly, this was probably my biggest haul I've done for the VIB sale since, like, I don't even know. Honestly, like, who was really picking up that much makeup last year, especially from Sephora, since it's a little bit more pricey to pick up makeup from there. And I also wanted to share that I did just pick up 2 backups of my Ulta Beauty brush cleaners. These were actually 38 cents for the smaller bottles, and my boyfriend needs them to clean some things in his room. Like, he has, like, little brushes that he needs to use for, like, projects and stuff, like, for school. So he's like, I need something to clean them. And I was like, this is really, really good. So I got 4 of them, and they were, like, $2. But, yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. But, yeah, so this was probably my biggest Sephora haul I've done in a while. Probably my biggest Sephora VIB sale haul, like, ever. Because I don't normally get this much stuff during the sale. But I was like, after this, I'm going to go on a pretty strict no-buy. I did actually just order another palette, but I will share that when I get it. But if you guys saw my Instagram, I did pick up another palette. But because that was limited edition, and it might be the last time it actually restocks, because it's the Kaleidos Club Nebula palette from Angelica Nyquist and Kaleidos, and I really wanted it the first time around, but I was like, Caitlin, you don't need it. I figured it would be better to pick it up now because I can use it more for, like, the spring and summertime since there's, like, colorful shades in there. So, yeah, I picked up a crap ton of stuff. Please let me know what you guys picked up. I just decided to pick up a bunch of stuff because, like, I kind of feel a little bit like I want to try everything right now because I'm so happy that me and my boyfriend just got through COVID together that I'm kind of, like, on a high of, like, oh my God, we, like, lived through it and we're so lucky that it's, like, I kind of just wanted to try a bunch of stuff that I've been putting off, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just try it now. So, yeah, I love you guys. Please, like, oh my God, can't even talk. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CBW819. Please like this video, and yeah, I love you guys. Please let me know what you picked up, and yeah, bye. Happy shopping.